Hey, what is going on, my XRP holders? Today is a terrible day for the SEC. Absolutely unbelievable what they are doing right now. I can't believe this is actually real life and that they actually have a $1 billion unregistered securities lawsuit against Ripple. I mean, there's just no way that the SEC wins the Ripple lawsuit. There's just, at this point, I don't believe there's any way. A direct quote from John Deaton: the SEC is making shit up as it goes regarding anything in crypto. All right, in the Ripple XRP case, they argued Hinman's speech was a personal opinion, not guidance. When the judge ordered the emails discoverable, they flipped and argued it was guidance from corporation finance. So it seems that the SEC, whatever is convenient for them within that hour, they just decide to flip the argument. So what did SEC Chairman Gary Gensler say late last month, February? SEC Chairman Gary Gensler said that Bitcoin is not a security. All right? He ended up saying that everything except Bitcoin was a security. Now, I know this article is from June 27, 2022, but late last February, Gensler did say everything is a security besides Bitcoin. What does the SEC come out today? Bam! Shocking new case filed by the SEC. The SEC has just filed a case alleging that selling crypto mining equipment and offering hosting services for the equipment constitutes an investment contract under Howey? Yes, you read that right. Here's what you need to know. I mean, okay, so let me get this straight. About a week ago, Gary Gensler says everything except Bitcoin is a security. Now they're going after people selling mining equipment. You have to be kidding me right now. You're trying to say people selling computers is going to turn into an investment contract? You're going to say people selling fucking computers is going to be a security? Absolute clown show. Okay? The case was filed in federal court in Utah. Some of the mining machines at issue are Bitcoin Antminers. To my knowledge, the SEC has never issued guidance, formally or informally, that even hinted that selling mining equipment could be an unregistered securities offering. Many public companies doing business in the U.S. today are selling mining equipment and offering hosting services right now, and they have been in business for years with no apparent complaint from the SEC. The SEC's attempt to extend its jurisdiction to sales of mining equipment with no prior warning is just the latest in a growing line of cases where the SEC is attempting to stretch beyond its statutory authority. The overreach is accelerating. Congress needs to act, please. Please. And this is not the only one today. The whole thing today with the SEC trying to call mining equipment a security. I mean, are you fucking kidding me right now? Just what? Selling a computer? Selling a single purpose machine to validate transactions on a blockchain? That is now a security? Oh my God. Fellas, I don't know where this is going to stop. At what point do they just stop? They keep climbing this ladder of higher and higher levels of regulatory bullshit clown show. And then the funny thing is, this is not the only thing today. The mining equipment, the computer, a motherboard being a security, that's not the only one today. Look at this. Look at this. VGX Heroes comes out with a thread, right? Good morning, everyone. We'll be getting started here shortly with day 3 of the Voyager/Binance US confirmation hearing. Have a feeling it'll be another long day, but we'll provide updates as best as possible in the thread below as they unfold. In case you missed day 2, that thread can be found here. And here's the thread from day 1 for reference as well. Binance rep. Customers option to cash out after 3 months, but will not segregate customer data. Says there's, quote, value in data. Judge says, quote, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. People have rights to their data. Why do you need bank accounts and SSNs? Well, it's because the regulators, they want the KYC AML. M. Sladefer mentions order filled on Friday. Judge stops him mid-sentence to discuss the language of the order. Quote, what if the SEC says Binance is unregistered securities broker after plan is confirmed? Slade says, quote, we just want to approve the plan to get crypto to creditors. Judge slamming the SEC again. Quote, we can start the litigation today so that you have to prove your agency's position. Are you seriously telling me that you haven't provided any clarity and want me to deny this plan because it might be something you think is something? I mean, the courts have had enough of this. The courts have absolutely had enough with this. The judge says, nobody has come forward with evidence to litigate whether or not anything in the current plan is actually illegal. For anybody to suggest what I ordered by law to carry out be denied without evidence is not going to happen. The SEC trying to say that the rebalancing of Voyager is illegal. Judge says the distribution by Binance is not because it is part of a distribution of a claim on the debtor. The judge will allow SEC to make a submission by no later than tomorrow morning. Taking a 10-minute recess for debtor to discuss this. Debtor says SEC can provide that this has happened in a previous case and why it is illegal in rebalancing. They will remove the 1145 provision for Voyager, going to proceed today with argument for the plan with the assumption that 1145 position will be removed. All right, and the next one here, the last one we'll read for you guys, is the past 15-20 minutes has just been a flat-out dunk fest on the SEC. Wow. Judge says, quote, did you mention any of this publicly before Friday? You yourself just said you don't know. Is the debtor supposed to read the SEC's mind? Fellas, the courts out here are body slamming the SEC, calling them out on their bullshit, how they are making things up as they go, expecting people to read their mind and know exactly what is the regulation, what is the law, what is not, and they're not providing any guidance publicly. I mean, you have two face palms in one day. SEC calls crypto mining equipment an investment contract and a security, and then I just can't believe this, guys. The judge is slapping him in the face. All right, so guys, the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit may or may not go to Supreme Court, but I'll tell you this. Ripple's got some very, very good odds going for them moving forward into the decision by the judge of summary judgment. The SEC is not being fair. They're abusing this industry. They're going on a tirade trying to literally go after everything, dude. They're trying to go after everything in crypto. And I feel like the judges have enough common sense to go, this is a complete unnecessary tirade of regulation by enforcement. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in the video today. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe down below, hit those post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one.